Thank Ladies and gentlemen, I am Kate Vincent, Secretary of the Faculty Senate and Chair of the Faculty Senate Executive Committee, and I have the honor to serve as Commencement Marshal of the Day. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Illinois at Chicago Fall Commencement Ceremony. Today we honor bachelor's graduates who completed their degrees in the summer and fall of 2017 semesters. Today's music is provided by the UIC Wind Ensemble under the direction of Jose Riojas. This commencement brings together members of the University of Illinois at Chicago family, students, college administrators, faculty and staff, alumni, relatives, and friends. Before we begin today's ceremony, to assure that everyone enjoys this meaningful event, would you please take a moment now to turn off or mute any electronic devices that may distract from the enjoyment of all? Thank you. At this time, I present to you the administration of the University of Illinois at Chicago. I now have the pleasure to welcome our golden graduates from the University of Illinois at Chicago Circle. Please welcome the graduation class of 1967, accompanied by current graduates. I now present to you the members of our distinguished faculty, led by Professor Dick Simpson, who this year celebrates 50 years as a member of the UIC faculty. Everyone, please rise as you are able and join us in the singing of the national anthem, led by Edgar George, a current student in UIC's Department of Kinesiology in the College of Applied Health Sciences. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. The words can be found in the back of your program.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. Michael Amaritis became Chancellor of the University of Illinois at Chicago, UIC, in March of 2015. During his tenure here, UIC established clear priorities for the future, surpassed 30,000 students for the first time in its history, and began an ambitious new phase of construction of much-needed facilities. He has strengthened the university's relationship with the city of Chicago and engaged in an effort to bring greater national and international visibility to UIC. A chemical engineer by training, Chancellor Amaritis holds degrees from the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki and the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Please welcome Chancellor Michael Amaritis.
Thank you, Professor Vincent. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the University of Illinois at Chicago Fall Commencement Ceremony. I would like to begin by introducing the platform party. Please stand as I recognize you, and please hold your applause until we finish the introductions. We're delighted to have with us this afternoon Dr. Timothy Kalin, President of the University of Illinois System, Mr. Davis Simas, Chief Executive Officer of the Obama Foundation and your speaker this afternoon, Dr. Barbara Wilson, Executive Vice President and Vice President for Academic Affairs for the University of Illinois System, the UIC Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Susan Poser, the UIC Vice Chancellor for Health Affairs, Dr. Robert Beris, the Deans of all of the UIC colleges, and the leaders and the members of the UIC administration. Please thank them for their presence today. Just a few minutes ago, as you saw, we also welcomed our golden graduates, members of the graduating class of 1967 from what was then the University of Illinois at Chicago Circle. Each of our golden graduates was joined in the procession by one of our current graduates. In doing so, we established a common thread to connect the past and the future of this great university. As we confer degrees this afternoon on our newest alumni, I hope that everyone will reflect on the significance of having our golden graduates with us today. To our newest graduates, our golden graduates have all been where you are today, just 50 years ago. They have seen a lot, and their accomplishments are many. And to our golden graduates, it is an enormous honor to welcome you, representatives of the class of 1967, back to your university and to pay tribute to your continued connection to your alma mater. Can you please stand as you are able to be recognized by our graduates? Thank you. I want to share a brief story about the 1967 graduation ceremonies. Apparently, the university changed the date for the ceremony due to the fact that the building scheduled to hold the ceremony was not fully constructed. You see, not finishing construction on time has been part of Chicago's history for a long period of time. As a result, the date changed from May to June. Two of the golden graduates who are with us today were not able to march in 1967 because of the change in the date. Barry and Holly Cahan, both graduates of the class of 1967 from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences and the College of Architecture, Design and the Arts, had scheduled their wedding day on the date that the university moved the graduation ceremony. We are delighted to welcome them back today, together with their children and their grandchildren, to give them a chance to walk down this aisle while they're also celebrating 50 years since they walked down another aisle. Mr. and Mrs. Cahan, we're delighted to have you with us. Today, we also pay tribute to one of our faculty members who has served this university for 50 years, Professor Dick Simpson from the Department of Political Science. Professor Simpson, you have seen a few changes over the course of the past 50 years, but more so, you have had an impact on generation upon generation of students. You have seen them grow professionally and academically, and you have seen them succeed and contribute to our society as UIC alumni. You are just as tenacious and dedicated as our students are, and we are honored today to applaud you for your service. Thank you for 50 years that you have given to UIC. These are wonderful traditions and legacies, but the reason we are all here today is to celebrate our summer and fall graduates. And I want you to do this in true UIC spirit and style. So if you really think that this class in front of us is a great class. If you really think that they worked hard and they have earned the degrees that they're receiving today, if you think that they will be successful in their careers, and for the family members, if you are really happy that they will be off the family payroll in the near future, then get ready to clap, cheer, shout, and make as much noise as you can as I say, congratulations, class of 2017. That was a decent effort. I didn't hear the upper deck that much, but we will have a chance, I think, to improve as the afternoon goes on. We have a great class of 2017 to present to you. Before we go there, I would like to thank the families. I want to thank the parents, siblings, grandparents, spouses, children, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, friends, whoever you are, that you are here today. I want to thank you for being here to celebrate with our students, and more importantly, I want to thank you for everything that you have done during the last 4, 5, maybe even 6 years to support our students. And also, I want to thank your professors. I want to thank your mentors and advisors, the staff members of UIC, the ones who taught you in and outside of the classroom, the ones who provided you with all the opportunities, but also with help and support in so many different ways. A big thank you to the ones who help you learn how to face challenges. So, graduates, why don't you join me and show your families and the faculty and staff of the university how you feel about them. And it's okay for a few of you that stand up. This is not a church ceremony. You can shout, you can do stuff here, right? I'm also glad to see that you are celebrating with your classmates and friends, people who you trust because you have done meaningful work together. And I hope that you have plans for a great party tonight. But please remember that this is not the end of your journey. It's just an important stop. And life's journey, with all the wonders it has to offer, will continue tomorrow morning. As you embark in this new phase of your journey through life, on behalf of UIC, I wish you fair winds in your travels. I hope your journeys will be long, full of new discoveries, adventures, and knowledge. I wish you good judgment during the rough waters that all of us inevitably will experience at one time or another, and I believe we have done our best to prepare you for these difficult moments. And I also hope that you will occasionally find the time to pause and reflect, and that you will be using the moral compass that you have developed during the formative years of your education. And finally, I expect that you will look after others less fortunate than you, who may be struggling in their own journeys through life, and help them along the way with respect, compassion, and kindness. After all, this is the legacy and the example set up day after day by the members of the UIC community. On behalf of the University of Illinois at Chicago, I promise you that we will always be your university and we will continue to support you. Like you, we will continue to grow in strength and reputation, enhancing in the process the value of your degrees. We will make you proud, just as you are making us proud today. The greatness of a university is in big part the sum of its alumni, and you are now becoming part of this equation. And please remember, as you leave UIC, to advocate for public higher education and for your alma mater. We need the power of your voices, and we need the power of your stories. Those of you who will be moving to other parts of this country or other parts of the world, please tell them the UIC story and tell them about your accomplishments. And those who will stay in Chicago, those who will stay in Illinois, help your friends and neighbors understand the impact that UIC has on this city and on this state by sharing your personal stories and your experience. By now, you are UIC's greatest ambassadors, and we count on you. Congratulations, class of 2017, and Godspeed. It is now my privilege to introduce the 20th President of the University of Illinois, Dr. Timothy Kalin. When he took office in 2015, Dr. Kalin brought to Illinois more than 3 decades of experience as a teacher, researcher, and administrator in public higher education and in top leadership positions with national scientific research agencies. Dr. Kalin is committed to continuing the University of Illinois system's rise as a global leader through academic programs that transform students' lives and through pioneering innovation. Please join me in welcoming the President of the University of Illinois System, Dr. Timothy Kalin.
On behalf of the entire University of Illinois system, from your sister campuses across the state to a network of distinguished alumni that literally stretches around the world, it is my great honor and my great privilege to congratulate you, the class of 2017, and your families and supporters. Not too long ago, I overheard a conversation among a few of your soon-to-be fellow alumni whose graduating classes were probably closer to the 70s than the 17. They were reminiscing about their own college years and the special day that they had, like yours today, when they took the degrees they earned and headed off to use them. Looking back now, one of them said, "It was a time when the horizon ahead of us never seemed bigger or brighter." I think all of us who have been there, including our wonderful golden graduates who are with us today, would agree that that description is spot on. The new chapter in your life's journey that begins today provides a time when the possibilities on your horizon are seemingly boundless, where your future is as limitless as your dreams. It's a time where nearly every day may bring something new, new opportunities, new ideas, new friends, new relationships, new jobs, and new experiences. Together, these opportunities will continue shaping the person you are and will steer your lives onto exciting new paths that you perhaps never imagined. Because here at UIC, you have, simply put, learned how to learn. Here, you have learned how to seek out truth and how to cherish truth. Here, you have learned how to listen and learned how to discern and to engage and learned how to share. And here, you have embraced diversity and inclusion, and you have embraced integrity. What a great fortune. Wow, just wow. So never, ever lose your thirst for learning and success that brought you to UIC. Or as Yoda might have put it, stay a lifelong learner, be. So keep that UIC flame and never ever let it go out. It will keep you warm and safe through even tricky and difficult times. And never ever underestimate the power that you now have to shape the future and to bring more goodness into the world in your own unique and inimitable manner. In short, remember the good advice of Illinois native and 2-time presidential nominee Adlai Stevenson, who once sent a class of graduates off with a very easy-to-follow roadmap. When you leave here, he said, don't forget why you came. But all of that is for tomorrow. For today, enjoy the celebration. You earned it. Savor every moment. And be sure to thank the parents, family, and friends, and your wonderful, truly wonderful faculty who supported you along the way. Their contributions to your success are immeasurable, and they should share the credit with you on this special day. We are so proud of you. We love you. Come back often. We look forward to hearing about the countless achievements you will bring into being yet to come. My congratulations again to the class of 2017.
Thank you, President Kalin. It is an honor to have David Simas here to join today's commencement ceremony. David Simas is the Chief Executive Officer of the Obama Foundation. A native of Taunton, Massachusetts, He was appointed Deputy Chief of Staff to Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick in 2007. Mr. Simas joined the Obama administration in 2009 as a Deputy Assistant to the President, working with senior advisors David Axelrod and David Plouffe. Mr. Simas then served as Director of Opinion Research for President Obama's re-election in 2012. Following the re-election, he returned to the White House as Assistant to the President and Director of the Office of Political Strategy and Outreach. Mr. Simas holds a BA in Political Science from Stonehill College and a JD from Boston College Law School. He lives in Chicago with his wife, Shauna, and their 2 daughters. Please join me in welcoming David Simas.
I am the son of 2 Portuguese immigrants. Antonio and Deolinda Simas came to the United States in 1969. One of my first memories as a child, I was probably about 4 years of age, was when my father, in Portuguese, o meu pai, came up the driveway and he said that my mother had been in a terrible accident at the factory she was working at. She worked in a silver factory. And when you make forks and spoons and knives, you take the entire sheet of silver and you put it into a machine, and the machine literally comes down and presses out the forks and spoons and knives. On that day, the machine malfunctioned, and my very, very young immigrant mother, in the blink of an eye, had lost 2 of the fingers on her hand. A few months later, my father, who was working in a textile factory, was also injured. And what struck me about that period of time, and I remember it vividly, was that you had 2 immigrants, and many people here know this experience. Because for an immigrant, the experience is you leave everything behind. You leave family, friends, culture, language, music, and memory for that simple, audacious belief and hope that something is going to be better. And for Antonio and Deolinda Simas at that moment, all of those hopes and dreams seemed like they were going to collapse. But something amazing was happening at the same time. My aunts, my uncles, my vavoo and my vava, my grandmother and grandfather, the neighbors, their coworkers, and everybody else lifted up my mother and father in this moment of maximum stress for them. So 30 plus years later, when I had the honor of a lifetime to walk across Lafayette Park in Washington, D.C., look at that building at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, open the doors to the West Wing, and walk in every day, I repeated the same mantra on the way in the morning and on the way out at night. Every day for 8 years, I said to myself, remember who you are and what you represent. Because as graduates here today, you have an individual accomplishment. But like me walking into that building, it wasn't because of my grit or my resilience or because of some amazing talent that I had. Yes, I worked hard. Yes, I tried my best. But that mantra in the morning and at night was a realization and a recognition that I stood on the shoulders of my mom and my dad, of my aunts and my uncles, my teachers, my coaches, my professors, my priests, my friends, my community. And especially on a day like today for all of you. Don't lose the spark of individual accomplishment, but never, never let it become a story that you tell yourself that you did it by yourself. That is the first reminder that I want to leave with you. The second reminder is periodically during those years in the White House, my colleague would come in and say, David, the boss wants to see you. And any time, no matter how frequently that happened, when I was told I had to go up to the Oval Office to see the president, I literally wanted to pass out every single time. But every time I walked into that amazing room and saw Illinois' Barack Obama sitting behind the Resolute desk, the thing that I would reflect on was the fact that many times he would be sitting reading letters from people who had sent him letters about their lives. And the importance for me was about this ability to empathize, to try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So even though you have a fantastic and fabulous education, even though that you have received the learning that you have worked hard to receive, always remember that the basic knowledge in the truths that you have learned should never build walls around the perspective and the beliefs of others. One of the most amazing exercises I saw at the Obama Foundation Summit 2 months ago was where a young woman from Aleppo, Syria, was telling her personal story to a young man from the south side of Chicago. You literally cannot find two places on the planet that are more dissimilar in many ways from Aleppo and south side Chicago. Here's what was happening. The young woman tells this young man her story. The young man tells her his story. The young woman then stands up in front of the room and tells his story in the first person. For a 4-minute period of time, this woman was talking about herself as if she was this young man from the south side of Chicago. She was talking about how a brother had been killed last year, how his father was in jail, how the community that he loved was facing stressors that was hard to overcome, but how he wanted to dedicate his life to making sure that that community was better. She was saying this. The young man from the south side of Chicago stood up and then he said, "My name is Fatima. I am from Aleppo, Syria. Everything that I have known has been destroyed. My neighborhood, my way of life. I'm going to dedicate my life to making sure that other people don't go through that." In that 10-minute period, you saw two individuals literally walking in each other's shoes in a way that transformed who they are. Reminder number 2, please, as soon as you find yourself, when you leave here today, believing that you are the sole repository of truth, that your way is the only way, and that everyone else is either mistaken or, worse, other, step back. Put yourself in their shoes. The final thing that I want to leave with you is a story about when I was able to accompany the president to the 50th anniversary celebration of the signing of the Civil Rights Act. It was extraordinary to be on Air Force One, landing in Austin, Texas for that day. As we walked into the LBJ library in Austin, Texas, at the University of Texas, there were these amazing words on the wall: Medicaid and Medicare and voting rights and civil rights. And then I saw the word immigration, and when I saw the word immigration, I started to cry. The president happened to see me as the tears were welling up, and in a typical fashion, he looked at me, he's like, "Really? Come on, man." But all I could think about was my parents and the fact that I was standing there as an assistant to the president on that day. I walked down the hall to a green room, and there was a gospel singer born and raised in Chicago, a woman named Mavis Staples. And Miss Staples was watching a video of herself singing at a freedom rally in 1963. And standing behind her in that room was a hero of mine, Congressman John Lewis, who was saying to Ms. Staples, "What a wondrous thing it is that I'm about to introduce Barack Obama on this day." An hour later, after the president finished giving his remarks, there were 10 people gathered in the same room who'd written him letters. And the first person in line was a mom from Austin, Texas, who, as soon as she saw the president, she burst into tears. And she kept on repeating, "Mr. President, my little boy is alive today because of you," over and over. She then turned to me and she said, "Young man," obviously her tears had obscured her vision too. She said, "Young man, do you work for the president?" I stood up as straight as I could and I said, "Yes, ma'am, I do." She said, "You tell everybody that my little boy is alive today because of you." On the flight back to Washington, as I was thinking about that hour and a half in my life, here was my final takeaway. The Immigration Act of 1965 didn't pass because of the wisdom or the foresight of a president and Congress. It passed because citizens, people in communities, rose up from the bottom and said things needed to change. I was there because of them. All I could think about was a 22-year-old John Lewis. Imagine the fear and the courage when you're standing on a bridge in Selma, Alabama, marching for an idea around justice. The Civil Rights Act didn't occur because of the transcendent foresight or courage of a politician, a president, or a member of Congress. It occurred because citizens, communities rose up and said things need to change. They did it. And finally, that mother in Austin, it wasn't Barack Obama, and it certainly was not me, who had done something that allowed her child to live and get the treatment he needed. It was because in 2007 and 2008, millions of people rose up and said, things need to change. So this is my final reminder and plea to all of you in this room. You are leaders in your communities. You have achieved things individuals. But the greatest responsibility that you have, the ultimate responsibility that all of you have, is to use what you have learned here and to make sure that in that role as a citizen, and I don't mean the paper. Too often citizenship becomes a question of just our rights, and people don't focus on our responsibilities. And voting is just the minimum. Your responsibility as members of a community is to engage. When you see something wrong, fix it. When you see the elderly person down the street who you haven't seen in a couple of days, knock on a door to check on them. When you know that there's a problem in a public school down the street from you, don't just complain, volunteer, go there, read to the student. Ultimately, this is what education should empower and enable. That deep sense of both individual accomplishment, balanced off and enriched and enhanced by that sense of responsibility to community. So in closing, as the first generation graduate from a college in my family, as the son of two immigrants, Antonio and Diolinda Simas, as someone who has been blessed to hold the positions and to do the work that I have done, the work of service, I am asking each and every one of you, including your families, to spend not only today, but to carve out time each and every day to focus on your responsibility as an American, as someone who is part of this community, not left, not right, not Democrat, not Republican, not conservative, not liberal, American. President Obama finishes many speeches. President Obama in January of 2017 gave his farewell address here in the great city of Chicago. And at the end of the speech, he said two things that really stuck with me. The first thing he said was, I am asking you once again to believe, not in my capacity to bring about change, but in yours. And then as he left, he closed by saying, because at the end of the day, the most powerful office in the land is not president, it's citizen. And each one of you here, you and your family members, are now citizen leaders. You are now members of the fabric of a beloved community. It is your responsibility to engage. Congratulations. I look forward to engaging with you and seeing all the amazing things you do. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Simas. Earlier today, we honored David Simas with the UIC Chancellor's Medallion. The University of Illinois at Chicago established the Chancellor's Medallion to honor individuals whose distinguished service and leadership in the world remind us all that each one of us has the power to make a difference. Recipients of this award are recognized by the University of Illinois at Chicago to have contributed in extraordinary ways to the benefit of our global community. As Chancellor of UIC, this is the highest honor I have to bestow, and David Simas embodies the qualities this honor represents. Please join me in thanking your commencement speaker one more time. We now come to the point, the high point of our commencement, the moment that everybody is waiting for, presentation of the degree candidates. I would like to invite Provost Susan Poser and Vice Chancellor Robert Beres to come forward and present the candidates.
Will candidates from the Colleges of Architecture, Design and the Arts, Business Administration, Education, Engineering, Liberal Arts and Sciences, and Urban Planning and Public Affairs please rise and remain standing?
Will candidates from the Colleges of Applied Health Sciences, College of Nursing, and School of Public Health please rise and remain standing?
Upon these recommendations, and by authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degrees for which you have been presented, and admit you all to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of those degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations, and these degrees have been conferred upon the recommendation of the faculty of UIC. You may be seated.
Congratulations to all of our new graduates. Graduates from the College of Applied Health Sciences, please come forward, led by your college marshal, Dimitra John, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean Fernhall.
Bachelor of Science, Health Information Management. Ricky Kato. Abshir Jama. Ashvi Patel. Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology. Ashley Alvarado. Alex Amen. Kirsten Apostol. Joanna Babchakevich. Nathan Banuelos. Viraj Barot. Caitlin Bloom. Stephanie Brount. Darlene Cerna. Edward Cheng. Joseph Chi. Kevin Chin. Orchit Chokshi. Esteban Cruz. Ralph Jason Doggett. Kevin Dimayuga. Nathan Dinges. Marcela Garcia. Austin Berryhill. Brian Gomez. Scott Harper. Kareem Hussein Ismat. Vito Kiti. Anna Kozak. Christopher Kuntz. Matthew E. David Lay. Michael Estrada. Heather Lim. Tan Lewin. Ferris Masood. Woo Jin Oh. Georgian Palyath. Ruchita Patel. Ruhi Patel. Margaret Salasday. Randeep Sangera. John Swendinger. Brittany Scott. Andrei Simonovsky. Justina Skarkovska. Omar Ruyashi. Eric Tam. Suma Meiser. Ryan Tan. Ronald Etem. Bachelor of Science, Nutrition. Sharon E. Brown. Samar Kulab. Teresa Lamont. Jessica Martinez. Michelle Reich. Bachelor of Science, Rehabilitation Sciences, Caitlin Searier. Katrina Favis. Kadia George. Yvette Yurkowski. Nabila Khan. Bachelor of Science, Kinesiology, Edgar Mankeda. Han Byal Kim. Christine Sheff. Nina Yu.
Graduates from the College of Architecture, Design, and the Arts, please come forward, led by your college marshal, Melissa Reeves, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean Everett.
Bachelor of Arts, Architectural Studies. Yusuf Nafe. Michelle Pacheco. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Art. Lauren Grugin. Latrell Walton. Susanna Sue. Bachelor of Arts, Art History. Rebecca Flanagan. Bachelor of Design, Graphic Design. Joseph Kim. Bachelor of Design, Industrial Design. Johanna Cord Cruz. Bachelor of Music, Performance. Mary Gail Tan. Bachelor of Arts, Theater and Performance. Toussaint Stevens.
Graduates from the College of Business Administration, please come forward, led by your Marshal, Mark Shanley, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean McHale.
Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Muhammad Abuzir. Habib Adijare. Syed Ahmed. Ibrahim Anbar. Diego Avila. Emine Baliska. Habtamu Bakana. Yuanwan Chen. Daniel Cho. David Cruz Ariano. Jacob Chaya. Gabriela De La Val. Joshua De La Cruz. Alyssa Earhart. Edwin Eng. Paulina Florchikovska. Jorge Fulgencio. Uriel Gonzalez. Pamela Gozan. Timothy Gross. Christina Gutierrez. Rasim Azizdin. Julie Hauser. Sumin Her. Timothy Coble. Brittany Ledesma. Zachary Laguerre. Weiming Lee. Salvador Lopez. Pavel Makuch. Monica Wolep. Juanita Margarito. Carol Ann Miranda. Christian Morovka. Priyank Shah. Desiree Munoz. Gonzalo Nunez. Joanna Pastersick. Neil Patel. Dorota Pilipchuk. Jacqueline Ponce. Mariana Reshetun. Brenda Saucedo. Marlene Saucedo. Priyal Shah. Jared Solger. Afsar Nomani. Zain Wamani.
Hin Trin. Roxanne Villagrano. Alex Vontarchek. Zhu Yui. Bachelor of Science, Entrepreneurship. Ruslan Malona. Nide Pan. Charlie Tapia. Bachelor of Science, Finance. Izan Ali. Muhammad Ali. Ashraf Al-Sheikh. Oscar Ayala. Davis Burson, Colin Bogetto, Sunny Patel, Zhangfang Hu, Stephen Boutis, Kevin Changizi, Ina Choklakova, Michael Crapo, Jonathan Cruz, Angelica DeFalo, Alina Diaz, Harry Francis Diggs Wilson, Richard Dodd, Audrey Dutka, Marissa Fletcher, Felipe Gallardo, Blanca Garcia, Nicole Getches, Katerina Gora, Robert Grilli, Christian Henderson, Christian Hernandez, Abigail Hohe, Ling Guo, Alina Hriharovich, Marco Ibarra, Zachariah Ibnatik, Virginia Ivanova, Marcus Jackson, Mohab Qaid, Aisha Khan, Tomas Kuchek, Simone Lin, Abraham Mendoza, Joseph Mohabt, Mitra Moore, Ilona Navalnyeva, Mary Carmen Navarez, Ronald Dino, Manan Patel, Lian Ramahi, Greta Rimziute, Jonathan Rodriguez, Eric Romero, Youssef Sadeh, Erica Saldana, Robert Scarpelli, Antonio Segovia, Neil Shah, Isla Soberanis, Paul Song, Mariana Subieta, Mark Terlecki, William Tracas, Ginming Shi, Alan Trin, Bachelor of Science, Information and Decision Sciences, Ifut Ali, Matt Butz, Jose Fernandez, Nicholas Georgia Fentis, Hassan Haider, Bilal Hamid, Nicholas Hartman, Marvin Hernandez, Juvenal Jaime Santos, Sarah Kiswani, Amira Court, Nicholas Leong, Teresa Lobianco, Leslie Lopez, Cristina Marines, Joseph Morua, Pauline Oda, Victor Ojeda, Alejandro Olmos Muñez, Bernice Omidiora, Vainius Pasiskevicius, Mauricio Peralta, Alexis Santos, Serene Shaban, Frank Slaby, Taquiera Taliaferro, Monica Toledo, Jaime Vera, Jacob Wisniewski, Aaron Zen, Danielle Augustine, Karishma Awatsi, Catherine Kalix, Zishan Daramji, Yuri Domitiano, Jessica Dominguez, Corey Draganovsky, Alexander Dykman, Harriet Evans, Patricio Fernandez Hernandez, Shaniqua Figgins, Yvette Camino, Jonas Garza, Amber Harkis, Danby Kim, Yalan Liu, Megan Martin, Elizabeth Milaiki, Thalia Navarro, Ramla Nawaz, Carolina Nevares, Yesenia Padilla, Eva Pershko, Maria Patricia Ann Peyra, Charles Pickett, Ruben Quintana, Alicia Yostabin, Danielle Rosenthal, Sedufi Togbay, Joseph Shepashvili, Kevin Rahmanim, Roberto Suibia, David Schlachta, Jonathan Villalobos, Ariel Zas, Rachel Zobat, Bachelor of Science Marketing, Michelle Ardilla, Donya Baya, Joseph Chilava,
Christopher Connis, Jessica Dang, Jordan Davis, Jack Draper, Giovanna Flores, Michael Garcia, Claire Garton, Pedro Gonzalez, John Hernandez, Justin Jensen, Caitlin Kazmarski, David Leitner, Ming Sing Wong, Monique Martinez, Amanda Paul, Eliezer Petrov, Gabriel Gillen. Joseph Rivara. Jordany Roman. Joshua Ross. Panagiotis Rumeliotis. Catherine Sharp. Costandina Schembi. Justin Smith. Kayla Smith. Suvrat Soni. Adrian Soto. Andrew Thornton. Claudia Treto. Marla Wizuri. Trisha Wu. Anetta Wallace.
Graduates from the College of Education, please come forward, led by your College Marshal, Rodney Matthews, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean Tatum.
Bachelor of Arts, Human Development and Learning. Yesenia Barrera Gomez. Jacqueline Castellanos. Victoria Folks. Marquisa Hewley. Tian Xin Jia. Jacqueline Langkoff. Abigail Millian. Michelle Ting.
Graduates of the College of Engineering, please come forward, led by your College Marshal, Alan Zudnak, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean Nelson.
Bachelor of Science, Bioengineering. Umar Asar. Donovan Hoffman. Natalie Jados. Ali Mahmood. Junaid Pirzada. Naif Saad. Anne-Marie Scully. Kristen Wiseman. Rosanna Granada. Joshua Kunsley. Emmanuel Lazcano. Abby Mao. Cesar Moreno. Diana Schwartz. Mukund Sharma. Paula Susval. Joseph Tiarina. Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Hatim Abu Sharif. Abdallah Alaune. Ismail Suleiman. Michael Anzalone. Elizabeth Babu Kurian. Austin Brinton. Patrick Brugliera. Kaiwa Chung. Larry Abril. Calvin Souza. Zachary Einert. Anthony Gliganic. Garrett Golden. Christopher Kim. Muhammad Lababidi. Stephen Lashak. Edward Lacio. Efrian Lockett. Hanan Mustafa. Preeta Narayanan. Andrew Nitch. Christian Orozco. Aaron Park. Ankur Patel. Fitim Kelmendi. Lorena Ramirez. Anastasio Sakos. Amindu Senadira. Alexander Simon. Chris Seuss. Nathaniel Wise. Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. Alan Chavez. Chris Domain. Matthew Goralka. Francisco Hernandez. Michael Murphy. Marcin Merzidlo. Fukutaru Nakamura. Kevin Putz. Hemant Rawat. Farzan Rizvani. Vansh Tuli. Adam Varanikar. Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Anas Ahmad. Carlos Beltran. James Benderaitis. Matthew Burkett. Kevin Choi. Tran Dao. Daniel Doyle. Joshua Evangelista. Lakulish Gandhi. Byambasuran Gansuk. Henry Gantner. Jose George. Brian Howe. Benjamin Cow. Aloysius Parades. Matthew Jensen. David Yosefchak. Joe Calaracal. David Kay. Joshua Kim. Katerzina Kravchik. Matthew Crumweed. Tan Lee. Chase Lee. Jason Lee. Anthony Leone. Vitalia Leonova. David Liang. Shanil Lobanwala. Jordan Machin. Lubna Mirza. Ibrahim Mohammed. Anthony Nedum Gotil. Roldan Padilla. Hassan Pasha. Jay Patel. Daniel Pooley. Asma Rashid. Kunal Shah. Jonathan Tran. Alan Tran. Kevin Sau. Michael Walsh. Ahmad Zaglul. Pierce Zajac. Nikolay Zakharov. Edmund Zelensky. Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Juan Abrego. Abdullah Akhtar. Ibrahim Ali. Christian Shkeban. Raphael Kodrian. Ye Chao Dai. Marwan Daye. Jesse Del Angel. Paul Gates. Philip Yaluz. Camille Grusdian. Stephen Hahn. Miguel Hernandez. Osama Imse. Richard Jazerny. Mateusz Kaczmarczyk. Sejin Kim. Pavel Klimek. Emmanuel Leon. Chun K. Lo, Jason Magniza, Esther Miron, Earl Moore,
Francisco Munoz, Jim Ortiz, Carlos Ramirez, Carlos Ramirez, Genaro Rodriguez, Sergio Ruiz, Dan Schleman, Mohammed Umar, Andre Yonadam, Bachelor of Science, Industrial Engineering, Robert Arroyo, Kevin Shakuga, Joshua Decuna, Saleha Etesham, Snigha Sultana, James Jackson, Thomas Papadakos, David Perez, Yun Hee Sang, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, Mohammed Abu Salem, Stephen Abramson, Mir Ali, Ricardo Alvarez, Anubanda Anad, Tyler Badershur, Mario Banuelos, Imran Barolia, Joseph Battle Jr., Rachel Burke, Sarah Kuvala, Brandon Pearlt, Peter Frazier, Thomas Gonsowski, Matthew Hanchett, Michael Kolnick, Eric Kwitowski, Grant Lenting, Miguel Leon, Isai Liera, David Lopez, Karthik McKay, Michael Myers, Syriac Napu Parambil, Simona Narubin, Paulina Novak, Genesis Ortega, Jason Pantel, Harshit Patel, Sukatu Patel, Courtney Purciarello, Noel Rabino, Spencer Rhodes, Jorge Roman, David Sae, Josue Salgado, Ruben Sanchez, Sandy Igo, Farbad Shrivanian, Ivan Schmuck, Gustavo Sorto, Akshay Villa Ganesh, Brandon Wong, Amori Kuazide.
Graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, please come forward, led by your college marshal, Rosie Hernandez, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean Tentillo.
Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Brian Ramirez. Elizabeth Slotsky. Bachelor of Science, Biochemistry. Alicia Cook. Ni Dong. Amadeo Gonzalez Ortiz. Nicole Johnson. Kush Josie. Earl Joves. Murad Kurjoj. Cody Hasty. Alexandra Kirnosiak. Marek Koziol. Deanna Michael. Abimbola Ogadengbi. Juana Ojeda. Bona Shin. Marcin Soroka. Daniel Tabor. Jihad Yassin. Darlene Imson. Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Jennifer Adams. Joel Jiggy Sewer. Shahir Ahmed. Michael Alfaro. Omar Alquicira. Veronica Andrade. Feroz William Utala. Thais Avila. Lavinia Baldi. Jasmine Banegas. Villoma Barodia. Danielle Barreiro. Nagasham Bachu. Sarul Batachir. Emily Bazi. Anna Bayali. Nayab Bolbolan. Aiden Brocksterman. Anna Barali. Saeed Akbar Jaffrey. Meet Patel. Eric Cabral. Angelica Calderon. Zekun Chen. Haley Dagan. Luang Tang. Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Magda Colazo. Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Elizabeth Prado. Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Marky Kimmy. Bachelor of Arts, Criminology, Law and Justice, Ernesto Torres. Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Monika Milnarczyk. Bachelor of Sciences, Biological Sciences, Patricia Daniel. Zara Dorostani. Federico Doronila. Olivia Everin. Hugo Flores. Yali Gao. Julia Garcia. Roshni Gehi. Justy and Grande. Saeed Hasnain. Vanessa Huerta Correa. Abdullah Hussein. Rabia Hussein. Hassan Hussein. Richard Ibarra. Kuram Javed. Michael Carolas. Reem Kudera. Abrar Najjar. Joseph Kaiser. Aneta Klapish. Taylor Creo. Harmanjit Lakhnan. Mitchell Lee. Jamiracle Lee. Magdalena Mani. Arturo Matias. Numan Mahmoud. Lana May. Sergio Medrano. Sachina Mensa. Assad Mode. Elisabetta Molek. Jessica Mulika. Noor Nader. Kirsten Miko Navarro. Jimmy Nguyen. Nicole Nguyen. Uchakuku Naru Ka. Allison Paloma. Manaj Pant. Mayan Kumar Patel. Mayur Kamar Patel. Rushi Patel. Shani Kumar Patel. Vihanji Patel. Kevin Poon. Anna Pranyik. Leslie Lucero. Tierra Smith. Ryan Dichoso. Elmer Hernandez. Hunter Sikorsky. Porsche Aquales. Saeed Rahim. Carlota Razzotti. Danielle Rodriguez. Vasiliki Romeliotis. Hasanath Shajad. Kite Song. Nadine Shaban. Sarah Soika. Kaylin Spencer. Imran Saeed. Shelby Tam. Rebecca Tischler. Nick Toledo. Paulina Trejo. Andre Vasquez. Christian Vasquez.
Jessica Walsh. Lanny Wu. Kareem Yassin. Hani Zaino. Ana Correa. Eurisbeth Delabra. Philip Gallardo. Muneza Iktadir. Noel Eve Manlangit. Mohammed Jabawi. Maria Nolasco. Eugene Park. Bachelor of Arts Chemistry, Patricia Rafat. Yesha Shah. Alexis Spear. Kevin Tello. Elias Asfa. Kirk Fabular. Matthew Minta. Martin Sarmiento. Manhong Zhang. Winston Rickman. Bachelor of Arts Classical Studies, Aya Elkose. Bachelor of Arts Communication, Viviana Balcazar. Sean Berry. Paige Crawford. Jacqueline Estrada. Alheli Garcia. Hyo Jung Han. Sun Young Kim. Ana Paula Mejia Ramos. Karenina Rosario. Nashia Taylor. Rebecca Tam. Sonia Varva. Bachelor of Arts Criminology, Law, and Justice, Esther Aguirre. Stephanie Alvarado. Alex Bailey. Alex Spartan. Eric Boda. Olga Bresden. Henry Caparoso. Brendan Carson. Priscilla Chidas. Marcos Estrada. Terrence Giluli. Justin Hermoso. Mariana Hinojosa. Tegan Howe. Christopher Idrobo. Maria Nealand. Joel Leon. Tony Liu. Jenna Marquez. Aurora Martinez. Kyra Melson. Salima Muhammad. Christina Naum. Kelvin Negron. Kirsten Novencido. Rogelio Ocon. Bartos Rock. Javier Rios. Efrain Rodriguez. Jesse Sharp. Adriana Sierra. Anyusun Sukafon. Andrew Torres. Brandon Torres. Andrea Vargas. Omar Vital. Arthur Voital. Bachelor of Science, Earth and Environmental Studies, Evan Larson. Eric Mueller, Garrett Schwartz, Lucero Serrano, Sherry Tremblay, Shalom Baksh, Serafina Bassett, Michael Borowski, Joshan Kabasa, Joseph Casanave, Kapil Gandhi, Alex Garcia, Samir Ghazale, Rebecca Haubrick, Hyun Tae Kim, Bachelor of Arts Economics, Yukako Kitamura, Christine Lam, Julian Liu, Michaela Malizia, Brian Rido, Flordalia Rodriguez Garcia, Adil Shob, Patrick Sitko, Matthew Slowik, Bogdan Sorbun, Arjun Walia, Fatima Zera, Bachelor of Arts English, Fatima Alaidros, Maritza Alvarez, Ardian Amiti, Miguel Andrade, Hala Daryad, Mana Dishchekaji, Karen Dizon, Nadia Egbali, Angelica Gomez, Brandy Grant, Dylan Gujeka, Emma Harmon, Christopher In, Victoria Kang, Joyce Kunsel, Tori Levine, Mike Martin, Jennifer Matthews, Jocelyn McLeely Paul, Daniela Ramirez, Davind Din, Sieda Aliyah Rizvi, Alicia Rowe, Sarah Elizabeth Rochford, Steve Rusky, Jillian Tempestini, Katrina Themios, Anthony Tran, Bernadette Vilcek, Susan Yang, Bachelor of Arts Teaching of English, Abigail Claycomb, Elizabeth France, Alex Holland, Juana Yunus, Jason Kwasniak, Ivan Martinez, Marta Ramirez, Bara Rashid, Bachelor of Arts, French and Francophone Studies, Melissa Luck, Bachelor of Arts, Teaching of French, Catherine Coyce, Bachelor of Arts, Gender and Women's Studies, Laura Hansen, Chiquita Hicks, Bachelor of Arts, Germanic Studies, Rachel Kaufman, Bachelor of Arts, History, Kevin Magana, Desmond Mayfield, Ernestina Sins, Evan Speckart, Mariela Zavala, Bachelor of Arts, Teaching of History, Dionysia Martinez, Catherine Shanahan, Bachelor of Science, Integrated Health Studies. Angelica Green, Dennis Ho, Nasser Labadi, Bachelor of Arts, Latin American and Latino Studies, Stephanie Marin, Bachelor of Science, Math and Computer Science, Carlos Martin Arriaga, Jamal Bristol, Jordan Flores, Amy Hertz, Farid Ahmed Khan, Eric Nam, Victoria Pietetska, Bachelor of Science, Teaching of Mathematics, Jessica Nuno, Almasa Pikanen, Matthew Sade, Elizabeth Stark, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, Kimberly Kim, Michael Page, Rafael Perez, Sydney Sorensen, Bachelor of Science, Neuroscience, Nora Abdelrahman, Raquel Almazan, Owais Aslum, Tabriz Khan Iodi, Tatiana Betancourt Giraldo, Holly DePatti, Adil Siddiqui, Jessica Espinosa, Anu Karen, Zainab Khan, Mylise Malechek, Deborah Nunez, Dara Patel, Sheena Patel, Karen Reina, Manmeet Singh, Margav Soni, Pamela Tanechigi, Juliana Theoro, Claudia Vessel, Bachelor of Arts, Philosophy, Adrian Tabungar, Bachelor of Science, Physics, Tanya Salgado, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, Isan Arman, Alexander Benigno, Jonathan Brambila, Mayfer Galindo, Jesus Garcia, Ani Huamani Gutierrez, Miguel Martinez, Augusta Nemakaita, Danya Nognog, Eric Jackson, Francisco Ortiz, Marilyn Perez, Taylor Pettiford, Gisegla Rojas Herbas, Eric Salamanca, Miguel Salgado, Evelyn Venegas Cusco, Mukhtar Yafai, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Hussam Abdallah, Samer Abdelmajid,
Barbara Pakorik, Mimar Abraham, Temediri Alade, Valerie Alba, Cynthia Almazan, Lisa Anderson, Lisbeth Aquino, Adriana Barraza, Isamahar Barreto, Carly Benson, Fini Bupanipad Sunkesula, Cody Bilger, John Boyer, Morgan Brown, Isabella Berzosa, Martel Buckley, Kendall Bussey, Vera Lee Calderon, Andrew Caniglia, Maggie Carter, Giselle Castellucci, Michelle Choi, Melissa Corona, Tamisha Cross, Latoya Crow, Mia Cruz Bastian, Eva Swalina, Tiffany Dang, Anne-Marie Debonetti, Mara Del Toro, John Derek DeMano, Jessica Eccles, Noor Elaga, Angela Eliopoulos, Angelica Escalante, Jasmine Fatima Williams, Cassandra Flores, Maidalise Flores, Kiara Franklin, Christina Galvin, Tiffany Ganadin, Alyssa Garback, Marisol Garcia Leonides, Lilia Garza, Luis Gaspar, Kelly Gerhardt, Ruba Gawi, Sarah Govea, Tyler Guerrero, Daisy Guzman, Deyanira Garcia, Angela Guzzi, Tyler Hamlin, Kendall Hennard, Myra Hernandez, Roberto Hernandez, Sidel Lilia Hernandez Patino, Rachel Hornung, Jolanta Ignaciuk, Samantha Jackson Torres, Nia Johnson, Asfia Khan, Yagoda Kotso, Kelly Kopke, Jessica Kowalczyk, Magdalena Krolak, Sang Lei, Talia Lechuga, Marta Lesnica, Margaret Levon, Elda Lopez, Yaritza Lopez, Jennifer Luby, Brandon Juarez, Alexandra Machuca, Jessica Marcano, Razan Masvi, Marin Lucy Matthew, Christopher Miller, Ahmed Mizyed, Karina Molina, Liz Monjaras, Silvia Montañez, Juan Montaña, Nicole Mooney, Daisy Moran, Marie Morelos, Daisy Moreno, Victor Munoz, Emma Nagel, Sierra Nanini, Amy Nelson, Darine Nahiser, Raulat Odeyale, Erandi Oragel, Liliana Ortiz, Monique Ortiz, Shiwandi Pandya, Milani Pangalilingan, Sangwoo Park, Abigail Para, Corey Patton, Estrella Marin, Stephanie Pinion, Maritza Ravadan, Arvind Ramakrishnan, Anuradha Rao, William Kyle Resurrección, Rian Richardson, Matthew Rodriguez, Kayla Ria, Alejandra Roman, Rebecca Romero Rocha, Melissa Rose, Jessica Rueda, Christopher Ruiz, Yaritza Salgado, Vritti Samtani, Gabriela Sanzo, Julius Sarte, Palak Ben Shah, Kushbu Shah, Tiara Shanks, Saima Sharf, Jasmine Smith, Kelly Smith, Miranda Smith, Veronica Socha, Julian Solis, Ilea Stokes, Junwan Su, Rosina Tarani, Deja Thomas, Cynthia Torres, Brianne Toasty, Nubin Tran, Julieta Vaclin, Stephen Valadez, Zane Vanderbilt Croft, Jadisha Vargas, Alexia Vergara Barrientos, Fornisha Viennak, Silvia Villanova, Brooke Yamauchi. Anthony Zamora. Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Valerie Akertoff. Faria Assad. David Bibbs. Dagmara Bogdal. Tori Booth. Carolina Strazik. Aisha Bird. Christopher Concepcion. Valerie Kim. Lisette Cruz. Christina DeChiva. Kenneth Hong. Israel Flores.
Mansour Khan. Joanna Koladze. Laura Magana. Andrea Martinez. Katrina Melendez. Enrique Mia Soto. Daniel Morales. Christina Rego. Talia Rivera. Yaritza Rodriguez. Jennifer Rodriguez Pineda. Itzel Soto. Bachelor of Arts, Spanish. Beatriz Hernandez. Melanie Martinez. Seth Mendez. Connor Nitz. Jessica Puma. Zoe Queseda. Shadia Samadi. Caitlin Wagner Zabonsky. Bachelor of Arts, Teaching of Spanish. Royd Guzman. Augusto Lopez. Edgar Suarez. Bachelor of Science, Statistics. Aram Gebretinsa. Randy Hune. Jaime Rodriguez.
Graduates from the College of Nursing, please come forward, led by your college marshal, Catherine Treadway, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean Weaver.
Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Krista Oliveros. Princess Armentia. Paulina Rios. Omar Aceves. Helen Hajaye. Danyara Akindunbi. Alicia Birkin. Sally Chang. Michelle Damaso. Catherine Gombas. Gabrices Haddad. Grayson Ever Whalar. Marissa Martins. Barbara Prignato. Lauren Pleo. Gunlaput Porpirayapun. Geraldine May Rosario. Mary Satkowski. Sean Williams. Angelica Zabala.
Graduate from the School of Public Health, please come forward, led by your college marshal, Joseph Zanoni, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Dean Giles.
Bachelor of Arts, Public Health. Joy Arabolo.
I'm from the College of Nursing.
Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Carmen Diaz.
Graduates from the College of Urban Planning and Public Affairs, please come forward, led by your college marshal, Sanji Vidarthi, to be congratulated by President Killeen, Chancellor Amarinas, and Dean Pagano.
Bachelor of Arts, Public Policy. Catherine Angel. Sandy Maroquin. Bachelor of Arts, Urban and Public Affairs. Alan Johnson. Bachelor of Arts, Urban Studies. Maria Guadalupe Garcia. Janet Jimenez. Sarah Thomas.
Will Crystal Patil, Associate Dean of the Honors College, please come forward to present graduates with academic awards and honors who have distinguished themselves in various ways during their academic careers at UIC.
UIC recognizes graduates who have distinguished themselves in various ways during their academic careers. Will the following students please rise and remain standing? Graduates who have been members of the Honors College as designated by the gold stoles you wear. Graduates with high academic achievements. Graduates with high academic achievements, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude, as designated by the gold, silver, and bronze cords that you wear. Graduates who have been awarded for their student leadership as designated by the red cords that you wear. Graduates who have earned college honors, and graduates who have earned departmental distinction. Everyone, please join me in applauding these outstanding graduates. Please be seated.
Please welcome Jeff Neerhoff, the Vice Chancellor for Advancement.
Hello and congratulations to you all. My name is Jeff Neerhoff and I serve as UIC's Vice Chancellor for Advancement. Graduation begins the next chapter in your life. Today, you become UIC alumni, a title that exemplifies your incredible dedication, hard work, and commitment. Today, you join an outstanding community of over 250,000 alumni, and together, we can make an enormous impact on the world. In order to achieve this, we need you to stay engaged with UIC. You can help with career counseling, with recruiting your future employees, and with enriching your life through a variety of campus activities and continuing education. And while you might not be thinking about it right now, when you are ready, you can help UIC too. By volunteering to mentor students, by helping recruit new students, by advocating for UIC in the community, and yes, by giving back through annual financial gifts of any size to your alma mater. What matters is your participation in advancing UIC's mission and impact. A stronger UIC adds value to your degree. you'll carry for the rest of your life. Your Alumni Association is here for you throughout your life, and we look forward to hearing about and celebrating your accomplishments. Today we honor you and your achievements. We are honored to also celebrate our class of 1967 Golden Graduates, alumni who have come back to celebrate 50 years since they were sitting in your seats. Wearing their golden robes, they exemplify UIC graduates who have made an impactful careers and made a difference in the world, just as you will. And they are here today, engaged and still supporting their alma mater. Thank you very much for coming back, Golden Graduates. To bring greetings from the class of 1967, I am pleased that we are joined today by Arlene Norsom, two-time graduate of UIC. Arlene?
Thank you, Jeff. It's my privilege to bring our congratulations, and on behalf of the rest of my Golden Graduates, I want to tell you how jealous we are. This building didn't exist 50 years ago. We were at a place that doesn't exist anymore, the stadium, remember? And we didn't get to hear our names called. No, that's right. Remember what you did at the beginning today? You all stood up in a group and the president gave you your degrees? Well, that was it. We had a commencement speaker, but we never had a commencement speaker like the one you heard today. We're also particularly pleased that after 50 years as the university for Chicago, we now have our own branded alumni association. It's definitely time. 1 out of every 10 Chicagoans with a college degree got it here, and 80% of them still reside in the Chicagoland area, so you will be very comfortable staying connected. Please do that. At lunch earlier today, I talked with my fellow Golden Graduates, and we came up with just one piece of advice to offer to you. It actually involves a story about my 6-year-old granddaughter. Do any of you know what a Lego is? Do any of you know what a Lego Friends is? That's the feminine segment. Well, a short time before Christmas, sometime about May of this year, Mari was putting together her Christmas wish list, and she added a Lego Friends set. I said, fine, I'll go shopping in the stores. What? She said, Google it. You think you're part of the internet generation? She's 6. She kept telling me that we could easily find that particular Lego set on the internet. Finally, I gave in. Do you have any idea how many different Lego friend sets there are? And do you have any idea how many different websites offer them? Well, after we searched about 56 sites, my patience was at an end, and I said, enough of this, Mari, let's do something else. Nama, Mari said, you told me never give up. Busted. We went to website number 57, and guess what? We found it. So, from 50 years, this is our message to you. We've tried to make things better in this world, but by any measure and in any field, we have left you lots of work to do. UIC faculty, like Professor Simpson, have prepared you well to do it. Find your passion, and when you hit those rough waters that the Chancellor mentioned, think of Mari and never give up. Never forget where you learned to do that. So, congratulations and get to work.
We're less than 5 minutes away from the conclusion of this ceremony. So let me start the closing of it. First, by thanking once again our keynote speaker, David Simas. The importance of making a difference in people's lives from the White House to our own house and every house in between is a hallmark of the mission of the University of Illinois at Chicago and a hallmark of Mr. Simas's work. Thank you for your kind work, David. Thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the UIC staff members whose efforts made today's celebration possible. At 9 o'clock last night, we had a basketball game here. They worked into the early hours of the morning to turn the arena around and prepare it for graduation. So thank you, UIC staff. And graduates, please return often and continue to be involved in our outstanding community of learners, teachers, researchers, and caregivers that make up the UIC family. Ladies and gentlemen, collectively, especially you in the upper decks, this is your last chance to make some noise. Once again, congratulations and let the party begin.
At the conclusion of this afternoon's ceremony, the audience and graduates are asked to remain seated until the platform party and faculty have recessed. Please exercise caution when leaving the pavilion and parking areas. In conclusion, congratulations to the graduates and to all of the family and friends on this memorable day.